Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today I'm just going to rant about something, something that's bothered me a lot a while ago. So at this point it's been like several months since it happened, but it's probably the perfect time to talk about it now that no one cares about it anymore. And obviously, I mean, judging by the what is probably going to be the title of the video and everything, it's Hogwarts Legacy. Doesn't everyone love Hogwarts Legacy? I just want to talk about how I feel about everything that happened there, because I certainly have some feelings about it. Uh, I don't really know. There's a lot I just want to say, and I'm probably just going to spew it out randomly. I don't really have a narrative. I just want to say my thoughts on everything that happened that I saw. So, Hogwarts Legacy, the first time I even heard about this game was I heard that people were boycotting it. And I was like, okay, that's fine, I guess. Don't want to play the game, that's fine. Like, I very much understand not wanting to support the game, and I was like, okay, whatever. But then later on, I started hearing people like people started getting upset at people for streaming and playing it and stuff, and it was a really bad time, and I was really upset about it. I just need someone to vent to about all this, 'cause so people were basically harassed over it. At least that's what people say. Like a lot of people say that, oh, the harassment didn't happen or whatever, but either way, there's nothing wrong with people playing this game if they want to, and playing Hogwarts Legacy doesn't automatically make you transphobic. Like, I don't think that's true at all. I very much get not wanting to support J.K. Rowling, but it's just a game. You're allowed to play it if you want. You're also perfectly allowed not to play it if you don't want to, but you can't force other people not to play it if they want to play it. Like, you just can't do that. It's okay to tell someone like, hey, maybe you shouldn't play it, but like I think a lot of people probably took it too far. And I just really don't agree with that at all. Like I can't believe some people. Most people, like the people who are actually doing the bad stuff is definitely the minority, I'd say, but a lot of people are just so upset about this game, which is fine to be upset about it, but you just it's not this game wasn't like the spawn of Satan or something. It's not like J.K. Rowling herself didn't craft this game with her own two hands over 10 years, painstakingly trying to make every single detail as terrible as possible. Like, she didn't have anything to do with the game. It was made by a different company. It was just based off of Harry Potter. Like, there was nothing inherently transphobic about the game, and playing the game doesn't make you inherently transphobic. Like, some people are acting like just by playing the game you are a terrible person. Even if you bought the game used or pirated it, just by playing it in any way, you were just a terrible person. And that's what some people were acting like, and it's just crazy. Like, and I don't think there's a problem with buying the game either. It's like they sold millions of copies, and how much money is she really going to get from one copy of the game? It's like, who cares? Like, and she's already got billions of dollars. Like, if you don't want to support her, don't buy it. And if you want to play it, but you also really don't want to support it, you could probably just pirate it or buy it used or something like that. Like, it's not that big of a deal. People will put way too much attention on the game. They made it way much bigger of a deal than it should have been. Like, if it wasn't for the controversy around Hogwarts Legacy, I would have heard about it and forgot about it the next day. But thanks to this controversy, this game was like the only thing I thought about for 2 weeks. It was like every day it was just another thing about someone upset about the game. And I don't think anyone would have cared about this game if it wasn't for the controversy. Like, it would have been just whatever. Probably would have sold fine. But like, I think the controversy blew this game up way more than it ever would have on its own. Like, it's insane. I can't Like, I just can't believe it. It's absolutely wild. Thinking that this game inherently supports transphobia. It has the potential to support someone who is transphobic, but it's like, I just feel like people blew it out of proportion way too much. It's just a game, like, I don't know. That's all there really is to it. Like, people can play the game if they want to. Like, that's how I feel. I didn't play the game, and I'm not going to play the game because I don't I don't care about Harry Potter. I watched the movies and they were fine. They were pretty good when I was a kid, but it's like I don't care that much about Harry Potter, so I'm not gonna play this game. It's not like it's not a bad game. It's not like a good game. It's like a 6 out of 10 from what I've seen of it. It's like it's fine. It's not like a crazy amazing. It's just like if you like Harry Potter, then you play the game. Like it shouldn't be any more complicated than that. That's really shouldn't. Like I don't know why. I just don't know why they had to make such a big deal out of it. It's whatever. It's really is just whatever. So now I want to talk about like some of the most specific things that happened. They're mostly about VTubers. So Pikami was going to play this game, but she didn't because people got mad at her on Twitter, which Twitter is terrible, but you know how it is. And then she graduated like a couple months later, and people were like, oh, she graduated because of this. But now Pikami has joined Vishojo as Hinya, so there's literally no chance that she graduated because of the harassment from this game. I think it's almost uh, completely impossible at this point. Thing I will say though is that she should not have been harassed over the game. She should have been allowed to play it. And even though she didn't graduate because of the harassment, it still caused her not to play this game, which caused her to go on a break for a month longer than she would have. So basically, because of the harassment, we got 1 month less of content before she graduated. Probably. Like, she didn't play the game because of it. And I think that sucks. And either way, she just didn't deserve that. Like, most of the people who were mad at her, they've probably never watched her a day in their life. Like, they don't even know who she is. She's like, oh, they're playing this game. Let's get mad at her. I just don't support that at all. I really don't. I really don't. Like, I don't think. I don't think she cares about trans people. I don't think they occupy a space in her mind. I don't think she's transphobic. I don't think that's something she even considers. I don't think that's something she thinks about. It's like probably not. I assume. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Pikami had no malice towards anyone playing the game, so she should have been allowed to play it. Like streaming the game, people were just like, oh, if you stream the game, you're promoting the game, but it's like that's just an excuse. You just don't want people to play it. Like I don't. The controversy brought way more attention to it than anything else ever would have. Just don't agree with that at all. Like, she did end up playing it, which is fine. Like that's Hikumi's choice. Like, if she's like, oh, I don't. But she definitely wanted to play it. Like, I don't know, people just forced her not to. It's like, whatever. She's back now in the V Shoujo, which is great. And I don't know. Some people are still upset at her. It's definitely only a couple people, like on Twitter, like a few people who's like, oh, but they're all the fact. It's really upsetting to me that those people exist now. It's like those people who like, oh, she tried to play the game, and so now they'll just always, whenever they hear a name, just like, oh, that's the transphobe who tried to play Hogwarts Legacy that one time. It's like that's really not the case at all. I don't like that. I really don't like that. So after that was Silver Veil, and I barely watched any of Silver Veil. I liked Pikami a lot, but I barely watched Silver Veil, but she did not deserve to be harassed either. She didn't deserve any of that stuff. A lot of stuff about it was blown out of proportion again. It's like, oh, they banned the word trans in our chat, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't what happened from what I can tell. And then she continued playing the game after that, which I'm glad she did. She's perfectly within her rights to play that game. And it's like, I don't know why people had to just keep going after her for it. I don't know Silvervale personally. I don't think she's transphobic, but playing the game certainly doesn't make her transphobic, but she didn't deserve any of that. One thing I will say, being completely honest, is like, there was a part where she did a stream and she started crying, and if I'm being completely honest, that crying sounded fake to me. I still don't support what happened to her, but like, it just sounded fake to me, like, that's just how I feel, like, maybe it wasn't, but that's just how it sounded to me. I don't really care, that's just what I'm saying. She did not deserve to get hate over playing the game at all. But yeah, my opinion on a lot of people in VShojo isn't that high these days because of several things, but it is what it is. No one should have been harassed over this game, period. Harassment is bad, bullying is bad. It's like, I saw a comment about VR chat on a voice critical video. It's like, oh, I love playing VR chat to bully furries, and it's like people agreeing, and it's like bullying is bad no matter what. There's no case where bullying isn't bad. I don't know. I can't believe people exist like that. It baffles me that people exist who just want to be mean to people all the time. It's like they actually enjoy that, I guess. It's absolutely wild to me. Honestly, it is. Is there anything else I want to say about the game? I don't know. I really do think the game wouldn't have, nothing would have happened. Like, people would have just forgotten about this game in a day if it wasn't for the controversy. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why it had to be blown out of proportion like that. It was really upsetting to me when people started getting so mad about it. It made me feel really bad. I don't know. As a trans person, it's like it just made me feel terrible. It's like, why are people doing this? It's not that big of a deal. There was some people on the other side too who are like, oh yeah, like people support J.K. Rowling no matter what. Some people like they refuse to believe that she's transphobic or whatever else. Like whatever. I don't want to get into that. I just don't think people should have been harassed over this game. That's all I think. That's all I believe. That's what really upset me, and that I wish that wouldn't happen. Like, you're allowed to have your opinions and beliefs and anything else, but just don't be mean to people. Like, please don't be mean to people. I just don't understand how that's so hard to understand. Like, don't be mean to other people. If you can help it, at least, I guess. Anyway, that's all I really have to say. I just wanted to rant about this. I wanted to vent my problems with this game. I was really upset about it when it was happening, and I just want to get all this off my chest and then never think about this game again, hopefully. And that's all I have to say. I don't know. I made that Overwatch video as well. I don't want to make too much content that's kind of like drama or rant related, but I don't know. I make videos and whatever the hell I feel like making them about. I don't care. If I feel like sitting on here and talking about something for an hour or ranting, I will. I don't care. This channel is for me and only for me. I just do this because I enjoy it. Okay, that's all. That's the only reason. So yeah, I hope if anyone watches this, I hope they enjoy it. I hope they get something out of it. That's all I really have to say. Like, comment, subscribe. If anyone comments any questions, I can answer them. If anyone is mean in the comments, I will delete it. It's about it, I guess. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Don't harass anyone, please, and thank you.